What's going on, family? Dublin Odinson here, and welcome back to Star Citizen. I'm rolling once again my shield brother, Root. Root, you want to say hi to the people?
Hey, everyone.
Welcome back to IAE Day 2, Aegis Day. One of our favorite, if not the best, in our opinion, right up there with Anvil.
I don't know, well, if it's getting nerfed, it may not be holding our best for too much longer.
Well, if the ships are getting nerfed, it sucks, but that's got nothing to do with the manufacturer. That's got everything to do with CIG's marketing team. So, yeah. I still say Aegis and Anvil are my favorite, and these are the days that I look forward to the most.
Yeah.
All right, fam, we're going to run around and show you what's going on. I mean, I don't think there's anything new with Aegis other than the massive nerfs with the Redeemer and stuff.
I don't think there's anything new with Aegis, but yeah, except for a lot of nerfs.
All right, we'll go take a look.
A lot of painful nerfs.
Painful nerfs, yeah. All right. Well, there's the biggest girl that we have. We've made a lot of money with her until they cut the salvaging in half. That hurt.
Twice.
Yeah, twice. We had so much money, family, we were dropping into streamers' streams and just giving them money and buying them ships. Yeah. We had a shit ton of money, and I guess that's why they did it.
Yeah.
But the Reclaimer is an amazing ship if you want to make money, though now it costs about the same as you rake in, I think.
Getting close, especially now that the fuel's cut way down and the payments cut way down. And what you can how much you can salvage out of everything has been cut way down.
Yeah. Balance. Yeah, that's great. Alright, so we got the Saber Comet and the Saber Raven. I used to absolutely love my Saber. When was that patch when they added in the capacitors and they took away, that was what, 319?
No, I think it was before that. I think it was like 316 or 317. I think it was a capacitor.
It was terrible, and that's when I stopped flying my Saber. It didn't have enough rounds to put anything down for me, and it didn't hold enough ammo with the ballistics anymore. I used to run a full ballistic build. Yep, there she is. She was a beautiful bird, and then their balancing passive just ran it into the ground.
Especially taking a shield away.
Yeah, and it used to have
giving it to something else.
Used to have 3 size 1s, and now it only has 2 size 1s. But the Nomad now has 3 size 1s because it needs it, I guess.
Yeah.
This big Bertha we've already talked about. She is a beast. Pain in the ass to get in and out of. But I hear they fixed the bottom elevator.
They fixed the cargo elevator, which is one out on the ass.
Yeah.
But it's not fixed in the way you would assume.
It doesn't unload cargo? It doesn't do its job?
Basically. It's this little door way up here on the back end of the ass.
Yeah.
It's in the cargo. It goes to between the salvage bit, or from the salvage dispenser down to the cargo hold, or to the lower level of the cargo hold, and potentially out of the ship, because it's supposed to open up to the outside. But everything I've seen online says it still doesn't work.
Huh. Want to try it?
We'll have to get in. I'm not.
That's assuming it'll let us.
Oh, at least this one will still work. Well,
salvage
this one still opens. Whether it.
Oh, we're having some desync here.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this.
I'll leave it Root on the ground while I'm headed up into the cargo.
Oh, see, I actually called the elevator down, but okay.
So this is the cargo room. Yeah. What's that hole up there? Let's see. Balcony. Oh, I guess we're going down.
Yeah. I'm still here on the ground.
Oh.
I was trying to get in.
There you are.
Yeah. Huh. Glad to see the lighting doesn't work from the outside. Alright.
Whoa. And Root has come in from the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, so, well, that's the same with you. And the doors are that way, too.
Yep. Cool. Cool. All right, there you go. You got your soul back. That's nice.
Yeah. So this is salvage processing.
That should open back here, right?
Yeah, it's on the back side. If it opens. Alright, so those are the dispensers, and, well, actually, the cargo elevator's here, too.
Yeah, cargo's right there.
Yeah, for anyone who hasn't used the salvaging here, you'll basically salvage from the cockpit with the beams, and then you'll have someone back here ejecting SCU containers full of material.
And then you play Jenga while stacking them in the back, and hopefully they don't phase through the walls, or just disappear in general.
Yeah, see, I see no interaction for this.
Lights flashing, this is caution.
There's no panel, no interact.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, at least you don't fall through it anymore, and there is an actual, like, elevator pad here now. It's just no controls for it.
I guess it's not fixed, or it's...
I think the fix might be that it's actually here now, because before
we would drop through.
This was a mystic void that you'd potentially just kind of fall through.
Yeah, and hope that when you're stacking, shit didn't fall through.
Yeah, I don't see a control for it. There used to be an interact point.
Oh well.
Yeah, so much for that working.
Yeah. All right, on to the next thing.
Let's see. We'll drop it in.
Too. Yeah, this has got a lot of. This is a big day.
Yeah. Sadly, this is the Hall of Sorrow.
Oh man. Well, by far our favorite starter ship is right here. The mighty penguin.
And it has been nerfed into oblivion.
Fuel-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's still a badass little ship.
Oh, yeah.
You want to do dogfighting, you can do it. You want to do a little bit cargo running, it's got 8 SCU. You want to do package delivering, you can do it. Every starter quest out there, you can do. That's what a starter ship should do.
Two entrances, you got it. You can exit through the canopy, or you can exit through the back. It's got a bed for logout. It is a great ship, except for the fuel nerf now. Now it can, if I remember right, it can make the Microtech to Crusader jump, but that is the farthest jump it can make with any drive.
CIG, you gotta stop with this balancing bullshit, man. Work on the actual game and leave what's working alone. Yeah, see, look at that. You could come in through the back, and you could climb down through here.
With this particular model, not all the Titans can do that. So.
No, the Warlock, I think, you can't enter because of the EMP.
EMP, yeah.
Is that this one? Nope.
This is the Stalker.
This is the Stalker, yeah.
Yeah, this is the Bounty Hunter variant.
Which I don't think is working. You can't really do anything with these pods. They just take up your cargo space.
Considering that someone who's in here can open the door themselves, no, it just takes up cargo.
Yeah, so there's no reason to have. There's no reason to have that. No reason to have the Stalker. No. Now we've had this ship since it debuted, and this is the first year we're seriously thinking about melting it for something else. Its shielding used to have 200,000 HP, and it got dropped down. I think it's like 36 now.
Yeah.
They gave it a redundancy. They gave it a bunch of size 2s instead of the 2 size 3s it had, which is a massive, massive power nerf. The only problem we ever had with this before the nerfs is if you lose one of these nutcrackers, top or bottom, you're not flying straight. You're going haywire.
And honestly, I didn't. It was a pain in the. It's a pain in the ass, but I don't mind it because it's kind of how the ship flies.
Yeah, it's accurate.
Yeah. But it sucks in that this is. It's a support fighter. It's a gunship. And CIG is always saying like, well, when you're doing these like hauling missions or something, you need to bring support. And this is the type of ship you're supposed to bring for support. The problem is this ship can't support anything anymore.
They dropped the shielding, so it's not nearly as tough, and they dropped the firepower. It used to have size 5s on the turret, now it has size 4s. It used to have its own capacitors like most ships, so the turrets would have a high amount of rounds. We were talking about 75 rounds for the blasters, but now it's sitting around 35, even if you like put all of the power towards your guns. It's disheartening to be in the shell of a ship. This thing carried us through so much crap, through so much. I mean, this was the ship we were going to go check out Pyro with. Now, not so much.
No. Now, I think some of the viewers know that I have a large fleet because I have disposable income, and this is where I was putting it. And this is probably one of the ships that I'm going to melt. And it's sad, because I loved this ship.
Yeah.
They nerfed it out of my hangar. Is the way to put it.
And I know there's going to be a lot of people saying, oh, well, the nerfs aren't that bad. It's like, yeah, if you're coming in fresh and you're just starting in the ship and you didn't feel the nerfs, it's going to be a great ship. But when you've played with it for years and it was better than it was, it's like watching your alcoholic friend just slowly die, man.
Yeah.
All right, Renegade is just a Titan with a $15 skin. So you go ahead and you hard pass on that.
Has a different loadout too, but yeah.
Yeah, but loadouts can be changed in game. It's no big deal. But you're basically paying for the skin.
Yep.
If you like the skin, by all means. If you think it's worth $15, fucking rock socks, dude. I don't think it's worth $15. I like the name of it. The Renegade sounds awesome. Here, I'll get you a good look at the skin right now. There we go. Yeah, if you like the skin, by all means, drop the money, but that's really all you're paying for, because it's the same bird. It's got a different loadout, but chances are, if you're into Star Citizen, seriously, you're going to change the loadout to what you like anyway.
Yeah.
Is this the Warlock?
This is the Warlock.
Yeah, all of the EMP in the back, so no cargo.
Yeah.
And it's the only one that you have to get in through the front.
Yeah. You can have an unfortunate soul back here for transport. We've done it. We haven't done it lately.
Nope. It didn't work very well in the past. Might work better now.
It would be a safer way to transport someone you don't know, because they can't get you.
Yeah. And they can't open the door if they're not in your party, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't trust people. We've played the game for too long.
Yeah.
Well, just a Gladius and a Hammerhead.
And the variant, yeah.
Alright, a good little $90 fighter. Can't really say anything bad about this ship. It's got, I think, a size... Is it 3 size 3s, or did they up it to a size 4? I'm not sure. I think it's 3 size 3s.
I think it's 3 size 3s. It's been really nice since they've added the storage and like the weapon rack.
Oh yeah, and the sides right here.
Yeah. It's a good fighter.
It's nimble. It's quick.
It is kind of that one-trick pony of just being a dedicated fighter.
It's a light fighter. Don't make it your only ship, but if you want a budget light fighter, this is a damn good ship to have.
Yeah.
I lean more on the Hornets than but the Hornets a lot more. You can't go wrong with the Gladius. And if you get enough people to join off of your friend code, you get one for free. That's how I have mine.
Okay. Yeah, I think I still have one holding credit, and I use it on occasion when I run out of Hornets.
It's a quick little, it's a good ship.
Yeah, it's a good ship. I've been popped many a times by one.
Yeah, I've killed and been killed by this ship.
Yes.
Now this, on the other hand, I have never been a fan of the Hammerhead, mainly because you need people, and you're looking at the size of our org right now. This is our crew. All right.
Yeah.
Us two. This is our crew. So if we can't fly it with just 2, it's usually not for us.
Yeah.
And this, you need a full crew. If this thing is fully crewed, this is a beast. This is a monster in the sky.
If it's fully crewed by a bunch of people who know what they're doing.
All right, I'll give you that. Well, even randos, man, could just jump in and start shooting at things.
Yeah, but the problem is this thing gets its strength from coordinated fire. So if you have all the guns on a given side or at a given angle hitting a target, you're doing a lot of damage to it. Because I think these are all size 4 guns or size 5 guns.
Yeah, I think they're size 5. They're Galderines, I think they are.
I think they're Galderines. It's a lot of firepower to put on target, but you kind of got to be a little coordinated to keep all that firepower on target. So if you're moving around or rolling or pitching, you got to make sure that at least 2 of these turrets can kind of hit the target at the same time.
Keep the shields down, if nothing more.
Yeah, and it's the only real kind of drawback of this is that the guns are spread out around the ship.
Yeah, you got 2 on each flank. You got a top, you got a bottom.
Yeah. The bottom. Yeah, the bottom's up front though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it actually goes. No, I think it's in the tail. Or does it not have a bottom?
I know it's got thick.
It's got a top. Yeah, it's in the back.
Yeah,
it's a
back.
rear. Yeah,
right.
Rear bottom.
So it's got a weak side of kind of like low dead on from the front is kind of its blind spot,
or belly,
or directly on the belly. But no, I think on the belly, I think this tail gun can whip around and hit it. The sides can pitch almost. I think it's almost vertical and down, and I think it has almost full vertical.
Yeah, it's got a wide range of motions. It's not full 360, but it's you can hit pretty much anything on this side.
Yeah, if you're coming at this from the sides or the top or the back, you're getting hit.
You're getting hit hard.
But you're getting hit hard. The one nice thing, if you're attacking it, the one nice thing about it is it is kind of slow.
Yeah.
So it's slow to react. If you can keep spinning around it and orbiting it, and keeping the guns from hitting you consistently, you can survive and whittle it down. But like I said, if you get a good coordinated crew in this, you're not going to survive.
It is devastating.
Unless you're in something bigger than it.
Or if you have broken shotguns. Remember the plasma shotguns we used to play with?
Yes, I love those.
We put those on our Hornets and we would take these things out so easily. There was a bug back in the day where the plasma shotguns would go right through shields to do direct hull damage.
Yeah, I think that was 312, I think, right
around
the time I joined.
Way back, yeah. Those were glorious bounty hunting days.
Oh, yes. We were doing every tier with the Hornet and plasma shotguns.
Yes, sir. All right, fam, on to the next. The Eclipse. The massive one-trick pony.
Oh, yeah.
She's got 3 shots, don't miss. Oh, you're flying home. Paper mache kite with 3 big booms on it. $300 worth of one-trick ponies.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one-trick pony, though.
I do love this bird. I own it in game, which means I'm not going to own it for long once 4.0 comes.
No. Well, you'll have it for like the next 6 to 8 months, probably.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, the Eclipse is awesome. Back when stealth was a thing, I could creep up to 2,000 meters. And
stealth is coming back.
It is coming back, yeah.
In a big way. Like, stealth is active in game. It's not as good as it was. But it's definitely getting back. They're doing, I think a lot of the components are all kind of like same line right now. It's like all shields are the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's getting back. It's getting closer to where it used to be.
All right, now we have the Retaliator, and this is one of the birds that I have not 1 but 2 in-depth reviews on. Way back in the day when they first were talking about modularity, and then when modularity came back, it was a massive disappointment. So if you want to check out our deep guides on that, you go right ahead and check out that on our channel. We will say that the Retaliator with the torpedoes is still a great boom.
Yeah.
It's still a good torpedo boat, and that's what it should be, and that's what you should keep it as. When it comes to cargo, it's lackluster, and everything else just doesn't make sense. If you just get the base model in game, you have nothing. You have no pilot-controlled guns, you have no torps, you have no cargo capacity, you have shit. So avoid that at all costs. The guns used to be a mix of 2s and 3s. Now they're all 3s, which is nice. I always said that a turret should not be lower than a size 3. All turrets should be 3s at least. And that's what these are now. So this is a good bird so long as you want a torp boat, and that's what you want it as. I'm sure some people will say, oh, I love the cargo variant. That's cool. But for the price, you can get a better cargo bird if that's all you're looking for. Mainly because this doesn't have any pilot-controlled guns or missiles. Remember that. When you're the pilot in here, you're a sitting duck. And as you can see, you're a big, big target, especially coming from the bottom to the belly or the top. That is a lot of real estate to purchase. That is a lot of places to get hit.
And its signatures are massive. Its signatures are a lot higher than it should be for a ship this size.
Pretty big, easy to lock onto, easy to find.
Yeah. You're not hiding anywhere.
No. Unless I guess if stealth gameplay comes and they do better, you could go stealth with this bird. Once it comes out, we will try that. But as it sits right now,
yeah, but the size and amount of components that are in it, I don't think you can get it stealthy enough to be viable.
It's like 6 size 2 shields now, so the SIG's even higher.
Yep.
I used to love that bird. Still love that bird. That's a good bird. All right, see what else they got. All right, family. I think this is the last haul, and for the longest time, these were my favorite birds in Star Citizen, hands down. The Vanguard series, for the longest time, for years, near decade, the Vanguard has been my go-to for my personal solo daily flyer. Root used to use the crime stat generator here all the time. He would tip off that EMP, and before we know it, we had a CS3. Nothing to do with that.
Yeah, cops don't like it when you EMP their ships, even though they should have been out of range.
Yeah, good old crime stat generator. We've spent a lot of time with this bird and the Harbinger. The Harbinger, coincidentally, is the only one that has a size 3 turret on the top. Everything else is a size 2, which always struck us as odd.
Yeah.
I flew the Warden.
Especially given the power that the Harbinger has.
Yeah, with those size 5 torps.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these good and bad. So forward-facing guns, you've got 4 bestoked size 2s, and those cannot be changed out. You're not moving those. You could go laser repeaters, or you can go cannons, and then you got a size 5 on the chin, and that's it. That's your firepower. Aside from the 2 size 2s or 3s, depending on the bird. You got a bunch of missiles that you can downgrade to size 1 and make it a massive missile boat. I always said this thing needed a size 3. Or another, I mean, it got slowed down. It's still, God, I hear it's not in a great place, but I love this bird. If you look at my Urkel guide on how to use Urkel, you see that I am flying a Warden. I absolutely have always adored these birds, and I hope they get a rework. They need better shielding. They need more gas, not less. They're supposed to be long-range fighters, and they need buttons. They need, instead of trying to stand back here at the hot point and find the right spot. It's the old ways. They need press here and open the door buttons. Other than that, these birds are solid. Bit expensive. North 250, around 300 range, but really good birds. Get them in game. Yeah, like I said, for the longest time, these were my daily drivers.
Yep.
I'm going to move on to the next haul, I think.
Yeah, there's my bird. I only got the Harbinger because it basically flies like the Warden, and it came with a green skin. And then I found out, oh, I got torps. Sweet. But yeah, this right here has made me an Aegis fanboy. I think that's it, huh?
Unless there's something underneath again. Probably some hollows under there.
Yeah, Nautilus and stuff. Let's go check out the hollows. Well, I'll be damned. Peregrine. Yeah. Yeah, this is the missile boat. Oh no, that was the Firebird? Firestorm?
Firebird.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the new wannabe fire. No, the new wannabe Raven.
Yeah. Official racing variant of this ship. Yep, this is the racer.
Yeah.
But yeah, they made the instead of making the Raven again, which yeah, a lot of history on the Raven. It was a rare to get ship, hard to get ship.
You had to buy specific Intel hardware to get the code to get
or
it.
something.
Yeah,
there's
as
people
their
out
drive
there,
or something.
Yeah, people out there spent like $1,500 for it. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
This is the Firebird. When this one came out, it had like 8 missiles, and then I made a video saying it doesn't have enough missiles, and then they came out and said, okay, we're doubling the missiles. And I still say it doesn't have enough missiles. If there's going to be a missile boat with 2 little guns.
Yeah.
But still, if this is your jam, if you like this stuff, you go right ahead. But I think it's a slick-looking bird. I think it's a beautiful flight. It's a beautiful bird. But I don't think it has enough firepower for my taste.
No. The one thing we did learn, though, is that any of the skins from the Firebird can be applied to the original Saber if you have an original Saber. So you can
that's
cross
nice.
those skins. Yeah. Just because there are some nice skins for the Firebird.
There are some very nice skins. Here we go. Is that the Nautilus?
No, that's the
Idris. Idris. Yeah.
So this is one ship that really irks the hell out of me right now.
Because it's in game.
It's in game. It's fully modeled. It's done. There's an event going on live right now where you can destroy or take over one of these in game.
It shouldn't be in the fucking hollow. It should be up top.
There are people who own this. It's one of those like FOMO limited ships. You can only so many people can buy any at any given time, which is stupid given how much it is and how much money CIG wants to make. But yeah, this should be in game already, and it is in game, but we can't have it.
Yeah. It should be at very least up here. Even if we can't rent it, we should be able to walk through it. It's already modeled in game.
Although I think it's a little too big for this display hall. Although if they're going to fit a Polaris in here, then...
Here's the Vulcan. This is a never will be here repair ship, I think.
Repair, refuel.
Yeah. Yep, medium repair, medium refuel. It's supposed to have little drones that fly out, and they sold this ship years ago on the idea that people were going to want to wait for another player to come and help them instead of detonating their ship or, just detonating their ship.
Well, I mean, we're going to have to, given how much they want to punish us for destroying the ship.
Yeah. This is the Nautilus.
This is the Nautilus.
Yeah, this is the mine layer.
Yeah.
Another ship that they sold years ago, and it's just been in concept ever since.
It's
cool, I guess.
It's cool. I want one just when the troll in me wants to come out, and I'll just lay mines all around the gateways, or any normal traffic rules.
There's no way they allow that.
Yeah, but that's the only reason I would want one, is just when I want to be a douche and a troll and screw up people today. That doesn't happen very often. We tend to hate those people anyways. But everyone has one of those days. and this would be the ship for that day.
They just lay mines all around the pyro jump point.
Uh-huh.
Or going through the pyro jump point, drop it.
I have a feeling that the jump points are going to be kind of a weird instance thing that you can't shoot, you can't do anything in. So it's just going to be sit along, watch the screenshot for the cutscene or whatever.
All right, family, that's it for Aegis Day. Root, your thoughts?
I mean, I love Aegis like I love Anvil, but all of our favorite ships have been nerfed into
becoming garage weights in her hangar. So it's
Yeah. It's bittersweet. We have great memories on these birds, but they they're not what they used to be.
No.
Sadly. One day maybe they'll get back to them. This is a constant reminder, family. Do not spend money on this game. Buy your starter pack and then earn it, because you might spend $300, $350 for a redeemer, and then tomorrow the shields are gone, the weapons are nerfed, and there's nothing you can do about it. So do not buy money. Do not spend real money on this game. Buy your starter ship and go from there.
Yep.
All right, fam. Well, we will see you tomorrow. We still got to do an Intrepid review. We'll check that out in a bit. But if the Valkyries don't take us tonight, we'll see you tomorrow in the next episode. You guys drink one for us, we'll drink one for you. Take it easy, family. God damn it, CIG.